Hi everyone, welcome back to Surakshyaan. Let's talk about common password attacks. Password brute force. So, brute forcing a password simply means that you are guessing the right password. Okay, let's say you get access to someone's Instagram username. In order to log in into their account, you would use different password combinations, right? You'll try to guess the right password. That's what password brute force is. Now, in this process of guessing the right password, if you choose to brute force each and every character one by one, then it will be a pure brute force attack, right? In a way, you are simply brute forcing or trying each and every permutation and combination of alphabets, special characters, numbers in order to guess the right password. This is one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is using a dictionary. So, a dictionary is simply a file that contains the most common passwords that are used around the world, right? So, either you purely brute force each and every character in the password, or you simply use a dictionary which contains the most common passwords around the world. So, this screenshot here, I'm running a tool called AirCrack NG, which is used to crack a Wi Fi handshake. Okay, so you don't need to understand what all this is, just this is just what cracking a password looks like. So I have some Wi-Fi which is running around my vicinity, and I was able to brute force its password, which turned out to be BlackRox09. Password spraying. So password spraying simply means an attacker uses a single password and then he tries to use that password on multiple user accounts. Now, this kind of attack is usually used in a corporate environment. Why? Because whenever a new employee is employed in the company, all the devices usually have a default password, and then the employee is asked to change that password. Now, humans are lazy, and in a lot of cases, people don't change their default passwords. That is where an attacker can get an edge using this attack. So let's say an attacker uses a common password, October 1 exclamation, and there are four different users in the company. The attacker will use this particular password on all the different accounts, and let's say user C is the one who's using the default password. Once the attacker gets it right, he can simply enter user C's device and then escalate the attack further. Now, there are different resources using which you can check whether your password has been leaked online or not. We have I been pawned, data breach, dehashed. So, if you enter your email ID here, it will simply tell you whether your password has been uh, leaked on the internet on any of the previous data breaches.